Yep. Once again, very good evening. Okay. Thanks for joining everyone. Firstly, before we directly jump into the session, okay, just many people are working as a DBA. I just wanted to let you know, everyone, go and watch this session. Okay, it won't take more time. It will just take 1 hour of time. Okay, just go and watch this session. We discuss many things in the morning new batch. Okay, what we are planning as the DBA, what we need to be in next years or upcoming years, and what we are planning to make everything to fulfill. Okay, as a DBA, I just have a just walk through all the roles, different varieties of roles. Okay, maybe it may help you, the people who already completed, who still working as a DBA. Oracle people, you no need to worry. But if you are in SQL, okay, just go and spend some time here, 1 hour. Okay, you will get to know a little more information. Definitely, what we are going to bring in the year 2025. Okay, only one thing: stay tuned with the Azure SQL Jam. Okay, without any time waste. Okay, let's move on to our concept. Yeah, this is not a SQL. So this. Oh, sorry, slides. Okay, now. Uh, Firstly, this is our first batch where we are going to start PostgreSQL DBA, one of the okay topmost database management system, one of the topmost database engine in terms of open source. When you compare with the license basis, being like a SQL is our license, Oracle is our license. MySQL also you can purchase the license. Okay, now when you come to open source database management system, PostgreSQL is the one of the leading database engine. Now we are going to start the PostgreSQL. Let's first uh, know about something about the PostgreSQL. Uh, Last session we haven't started anything, we haven't discussed anything. It just went for the kind of general discussion being on the Friday. In continuous with the Friday. Today, we are going to start the first session on the PostgreSQL DBA. Okay, as I wanted to say, maybe next 1 week I will go a little slowly, as we discuss on the SQL also. First week I will go a little slowly, and as the same, it's applicable for PostgreSQL as well. So first week I will go little slowly. Don't get anything. Okay, so being we are having massive two occasions. One is Christmas, one is New Year. So once we complete these two, then I will go for actual. But meanwhile, we'll discuss about the architecture, because mostly as a database administrator, we must and should know about how internally PostgreSQL is working. So this whole week we will mostly concentrate on architecture. Okay, many things we'll discuss, many things we'll compare with the SQL servers. Okay, let's make more concentrate on the architecture first whole week. So now, as part of today, what we are going to discuss is what are the companies mostly using the PostgreSQL, and a little history about the PostgreSQL, okay, and what kind of support we are getting, because everyone is having one question. This is a open source, okay, it's not like it's a complete license free, and say one of the top most open source management system. Okay, so how the support we are getting, how the commercial support we are getting, and we will try to compare uh, with the SQL, Oracle, and PostgreSQL. Let's see, we'll see a couple of the common features where you can get when you compare with the SQL and with Oracle as well. And finally, why to choose us. Okay, I think we already discussed last session why to choose us. Okay, I don't want to spend more time on why to choose us, but little time we'll spend on here. Okay, as I told you, first 1 week we'll go little slowly. Okay, once we complete all these two major occasions, then we'll start. This whole first week will concentrate more on the architecture. This is what very important, and we will build a one PostgreSQL cluster as well whole this week. Now, as part of today, let's see what are the top companies which we are using PostgreSQL, like one is Spotify, everyone knows; Netflix, everyone knows; Uber, everyone knows. Okay, Instagram, everyone knows; Reddit, everyone knows. So most of this companies, okay, and healthcare domains, most of the healthcare domains also using the PostgreSQL. Now that's the reason. Now you know how Netflix is making the game changer. Instagram is making the game changer. Uber, Spotify, all these are making the now game changer. So for most of this, so they are using the PostgreSQL because right. So when you go to the SQL, when you go to the Oracle, we need to pay a lot of license for the enterprise medicines. Now PostgreSQL is one of the most open source management system. See, the world most advanced open source management system. PostgreSQL is the okay. Now that is one of the reason many companies now. Earlier, MySQL is also is a open source management system, and which is the topmost ranking in the database uh, engine. Now Oracle has been purchased, and now it's having its own license as well. Now let's go a little history about the PostgreSQL. Okay, not much. Okay, but at least we wanted to know a little. Now, in the year 1973, so earlier, now we are calling as a PostgreSQL. Okay, earlier we used to call it Ingress. Okay, Ingress. Earlier we used to call it Ingress. Okay, interactive graphical retrieval system, which is completely designed. Okay, designed by the University California at Berkeley. Okay, which is designed, and Michael Stonebreaker is the one person who drastically makes many changes with the PostgreSQL. And earlier, when it started, now in the year after seven years, okay, now this is completely redesigned. Like the Oracle database is the first version release, means in the backbone it's also like a because Oracle is a platform where we are building in the Linux platform. PostgreSQL is also built completely in the Linux platform. So now in the year 1980, Ingress used the SQL, okay, language. So SQL, okay, language, like a query language. Like a query language. Whereas in the Oracle used as the SQL year 1985, okay, now it has been implemented now completely in the year 1995. In the year 1995, okay, now earlier, see, PostgreSQL is purely developing. Okay, it's still developing. It's still developing with been it's still we are in it's we are in 2025 now. In the week we'll go for 2025. Okay, almost the journey behind is 25 years. The journey behind is 25 years. Till 25 years, okay, PostgreSQL is keep on developing, enhancing a lot. Okay, enhancing a lot. Even it is a free open source system. Free open source system, it is still enhancing a lot. Earlier we are calling as a Ingress. Now later on we will call as a PostgreSQL. Okay, PostgreSQL. Now we are calling as a PostgreSQL 95. Okay, which is replaced completely with the SQL language. Now why Subbu? Now this we are little more focused on this, means like all the database management system, okay, which is supporting ANSI values, which is supporting the SQL query languages, like same PostgreSQL is also support the ANSI values, like how our SQL, how Oracle looks like locking, blocking, okay, and ACID properties. Like similar, PostgreSQL is also compatible for all this. We will discuss in a while what are the things we can do in the SQL Oracle, what are the things we can do in the PostgreSQL as well. Now it's keep on enhancing, almost like it's like a 20 to 25 years now. Now we are in a version of 17, earlier like a 16, earlier 15. Like major change enhanced in the PostgreSQL 6.0. 6.0. When you go to the next slide, okay, see, When you go to originally, the name Postgres refers to the old name Ingress database. It's an Ingress database. Now we are calling as a PostgreSQL database. Year 1996, okay, project renamed to the PostgreSQL. In the year 1996, the name, okay, Ingress or PostgreSQL has been renamed to the PostgreSQL to reflect at the original name, which is having more compatibility, SQL compatibilities. Not only SQL, one advantage is here is so it supports Python, Java, Perl, .NET, Go, okay, Ruby, C, C++, DC, and even you can store the data in the JSON code. Okay, so PostgreSQL supports to store the data in the JSON code as well. Your JSON code data can be stored, and there is no limit. Means so massive data type. It will support if I want to store the massive. There is a column where I want to store massive amount of data in that one column. Will that PostgreSQL support? Yes, PostgreSQL support. Okay. In the year 1997, PostgreSQL first version after redesigning completely, which is fitting to the SQL, they released the version called 6.0. They released the version called 6.0. Today, after almost like a 25 years journey, okay, so they are enhancing a lot. They are enhancing a lot, massive enhancement, robust and realized okay, relational database management system, reliable database management system. It is most trustable, most enhancing one of the database management system and most advanced open source database management system. And this is globally development group. So the university and the globally development group means it's still a global. So many peoples are working in the background. Many peoples are working in the background, okay, to enhance the PostgreSQL. Okay, many people are supporting, many people are working background to make PostgreSQL smarter, 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 smarter. Now, being we are in 2025 now, it's like almost all the capabilities, whatever we can do with the license-based database management system, many things like partitions, replication, okay, high availability, and indexes, many things, whatever you do with the license-based database management system, same thing you can replicate in the PostgreSQL as well, which is the open source. Now we will get one doubt. We are using production servers. Okay, so if you go for Oracle and SQL, if something happened, so we can create a case to the Microsoft. For example, you are working as a SQL. If something happened, you will create a case to the Microsoft. Then Microsoft people will come here and they can support. They can take your case as a responsibility and they will try to fix that case. Being this is the open source management system, what kind of support we are getting? Maybe that is one of our production critical server. Okay. If something happened, my production instance is down, my production cluster is down, my server is down. Okay. How it will work? That's what we are having a biggest question because this is the one of the open source system, which is no license, no cost. Okay, no license, no cost. So you can download and you can use it. Okay, how much DB size it will support. Okay, and how this functionality. That's what we want to know. Okay, so this is a little history where it started, now where we are standing. Now almost uh, it's like best open source database management system when you compare with other database engines. This is the one of the best and leading, okay, leading in the market out of even MySQL. Okay, MySQL is also one of the open source management system, but Oracle purchased and it has been little licensed now. Like same PostgreSQL also contains the license. Okay, this is our traditional PostgreSQL, which is developed by global management system. Okay, where you can get completely license free. But in case uh, I am having one of the most critical application, I am not relying on this open source management system. Will I will get any license based PostgreSQL? Yes, there is a concept called license based as well, but mostly see almost what are the functionality here you are getting same level of functionality you will get when you go for license base, but what is the major difference you will get when you go for license base, that we will discuss in the upcoming slides. Okay, this is little history. Okay, where it started. Okay, now where we are standing. It is supporting all the languages. Like SQL will support all the languages. Oracle will support many languages. Like PostgreSQL is also support many languages. And SQL is completely Oracle or SQL or MySQL or all these are commonly designed with the SQL language. Like same PostgreSQL is also designed completely with the SQL. Now almost everything is compatible. Along with this, okay, it is supporting many things. What are the many things also we are going to discuss? MVV, okay, multi-version. Okay, so very important. So what is that? How the functionality is working? We will see which is not available in SQL Server in the background, how PostgreSQL is working. We will also try to compare that one as well. Any questions?
Hey, hi, Girish. So, I mean, I heard, like for the Oracle or maybe the SQL, we have the Microsoft or the Oracle to support in case something goes wrong and we need to, submit the service request. So for Postgres also, I believe, few of the vendors, they have come forward. I mean,
Yes.
the enterprise DB that I know one of the, I mean, company, but not sure, what is the reality. So just wanted
Yeah,
to.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see in the upcoming slides. Okay,
Okay.
we'll
Yeah.
get to know. Yeah, good. Okay, now just we will walk through. Okay, there is a main portal like URL where you can go postgresql.org. Okay, here you will get everything like a massive kind of information. Okay, this is the official website where you need to go. Like for Microsoft, we are having Microsoft website. If you are go for Oracle is having its own URL, so where we can get n number of documents. Like same, if you go for PostgreSQL, you will get .org. You will get a home page. This is nothing but home page. Okay, it is saying that PostgreSQL is the world most advanced open source relational database management system. Okay, what are the new PostgreSQL version? What are the latest releases? Okay, now we are in currently 17.2. Okay, and if you want to see, so for example, I we are starting a new journey. We don't know. Maybe we won't get chance to work with the older versions. So, for example, I wanted to know. So, if you go to the, I don't want to go to 6.0. Okay, if I'm taking like a 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. If I go to the notes, okay, if I go to the notes, I can find what kind of changes we made under 13.18. So what are the changes? So he mentioned clearly, okay, so what are the changes? What are the enhancement done? Okay, in terms of DBA task, in terms of development, okay, both. So in terms of DBA, we will discuss what are the major changes where PostgreSQL make it each version they enhance, right? Even if you go for any database management system also, they are enhancing a lot. Like same, even this is the one of the open source system and developed by the globally. Okay, these are enhancing a lot. So what sort of enhancement done on every version will make a final note and we'll discuss at the ending. So you can go to the notes and you can find a number of details. Now there are lots of documentation here. If you want to go about, you will get to know short introduction about what is the Postgres, okay, where it started, okay. Now, what are the data types it is supporting? Okay, we'll get little information when you go for about. Like same when you go for downloads, you can download. So if I wanted to download the PostgreSQL, okay, uh, like how you will download Oracle, how you will download SQL. So how we can download the PostgreSQL. So if you go to there, which platform you want to download. So you want to download in the Linux. So in the Linux we are having different flavors. Like in the Windows we are having different flavors, right? In the Linux also we are having different flavors like Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS. There are many flavors. So on top of which Linux flavor you are going to install the PostgreSQL. So minimum to minimum, we'll discuss 2 to 3, okay, flavors. So Red Hat, Ubuntu, and CentOS, most familiarly with. And even if, when we are talking on AWS, maybe in the upcoming sessions, okay, when we talk AWS, I will try to deploy in the AWS Linux operating system. Okay. Like say when we go to the Azure, okay, when we go to the Azure, how to deploy in the Azure Linux box. Okay. So anyhow, Windows, I won't show in the Windows on Azure, Windows on AWS. Okay. Windows is a Windows. It can be your laptop, it can be Azure, it can be AWS. So mostly we'll concentrate on the Linux platforms. So varieties of Linux platforms. In the on-prem, we will try to download and install. And when you go for Azure, we'll try to. As of now, we'll stick with Azure and we'll stick to on-prem. In the upcoming session, upcoming batches, definitely I will walk through AWS as well. Now, let's say if I want to install on Windows, okay. So if you want to install on the Windows, oh my net is slow. Okay. So if I want to install on Windows, my voice is clear, right, everyone? No? Yes?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, clear.
It's clear.
Oh, then what is slow? Okay. So you can install in the Linux, you can install in the Mac, okay? In case if you are using any MacBooks, okay? And I wanted to install PostgreSQL on the MacBook, definitely it is also compatible in the MacBook, it is compatible in the Windows, it is compatible in the Solaris, it is compatible in BSD, means all the operating system it is compatible. You can go and install. Okay, PostgreSQL, but don't right now. So we will discuss more how to install PostgreSQL. Now you can find the download here and you can find the documentation. So if you want to get more information about PostgreSQL, go to the documentation where we can get much more information. But why it's too slow actually. Okay, it is oh, shit. Okay, if you go to the documentation, so we can find each and every PDF as well. Okay, but mostly we'll discuss all the commands, all the theoretical part in every session, and that respective session I will give you the notes. Okay, on that day once we complete, I will give the respective document. Okay, but in case if you wanted to get little bit more, okay, definitely you need to go to the documentation where you will get complete information here in the documentation as well. So at least once, okay, when you are starting, not now immediately, but once you start learning, okay, definitely spend some time in the, okay, this block contains massive kind of documents. Along with we'll get some more information, okay, like how to download, what kind of documents, what kind of support. Now we are worrying about the support. Now what kind of support we will get it, okay. So it's like kind of a different because it's a one of the open source management system, right? Okay, when you in terms of support, okay. So we are having, okay, uh, mailing list, okay. We are having mailing list means, so if you stuck with something in PostgreSQL, if you stuck with something and you wanted to get some help, okay. So we don't have any parts like for Microsoft, we will create a case to the Microsoft team, and Microsoft people will pick your ticket and they can contact you, they can help you until your issue got resolved. Now here it's a open source. It's a open. Now we are talking only open source. That's the reason I'm saying it's a open source. You build a complete open source. Now I want to get some support. For example, you are loading some data. You are loading some data. Okay, in that data, maybe your application team is passing some JSON code, or they are passing some Python, where it is not having some capability with compatibility with your column data types are not matching. Now assume for example they are requesting us, or they are requesting the developers. Developer wants some help, or they are requesting to the DBS, means maybe while you are taking the backups or while you are configuring the replication, or suddenly your replication has been failover. Okay, something happened. Now you want some little support. Now whom I need to ask? This is open source management system, right? Whom I need to ask. So if you go to this portal, there is a separate window called support. There is a separate window called support. If you go to that portal, okay. So here there is a concept called mailing list. If you go to the mailing list, you have some issue, and I wanted to get some insight. If you go to the mailing list, okay, now it will open one more new page. So where you will see what is your issue. What kind of issue? It is a pgSQL admin issue, like a TP kind of issue, or it is related to job issues, or it is related to interface issue, or it is related to performance issue, or it is related to SQL issue, or it is related to some pgSQL woman. So we are having many TLLs here. Okay, many lists. So as a database administrator, as a developer, as a application team, okay, what we are going to do in the PostgreSQL, what kind of challenge we are facing. Now what we will do, we will go to the pgSQL. So for example, it's a SQL related. Now we are going for the pgSQL -SQL. Now we can find, okay, so we can find certain people already respond many things, okay, many things. Maybe you can get some insights by reading. So December, what sort of issues we faced, okay, for example, December, what sort of. Now you will get, okay, you will get that information here. Now you can go and get some insights. You can go and get some insights about, maybe you are facing same kind of issue. So see, there are many documentation. So now you will take some time. You will go and read if whatever the issue you are facing, anyone is already faced this issue and anyone already respond for that issue. You can go to here and you can try to get some insight. Okay, so not getting everyone. No, yes.
Yes, Subbu, get it.
Okay, so this is what, see, you will drop a email, okay, to the pgSQL-DL. This is our DL, and someone will definitely respond for your mail. So for example, this is the request you raised, okay, and this is the response we got it. So whenever you are having any issue, okay, you need to go to this support document. You can go and drop the to the respective mailing team. Definitely someone, this is because PostgreSQL is a global tool. Okay, globally, many people are working in the background. Someone will address your issue as quickly as possible, and they will respond to us.
No, nothing from my end.
Okay, sorry, maybe Adam is on unmute. Okay, so this is what we will do. This is,
One question, Subbu.
yes.
If we send an query like this, how much time it will took to get the response from others?
See, it depends. Okay, what timing you are following. Okay, see, many people out of the world, many people out of India. So, for example, you are working in CST or PST or CST. Okay, but maximum, okay, maximum shortly. We can't say this much time it will take to respond. Of course, see, think in a different way. Okay, you are working a SQL. How many times you create a case to the Microsoft team? Let me ask a question first to everyone, okay? Being we are a SQL, many people are SQL, okay? If you are Oracle, how many times you reach out to Oracle? How many times you reach out to Microsoft engineer? Very less time, right? Minimal
Very
time.
less. Yes.
Minimal time. So that's how here also, okay? We are not going every oftenly, okay? Rare case, if we got stuck somewhere, okay, if we got stuck somewhere and we want some help from the global team, many people. So, for example, your team members or your colleagues is not having that much idea. Now, I wanted to get some insights about that issue. I will first go and verify some documents. Is there anything is available? Okay, related to my issue. Okay, someone is responded or not. Okay, then only, then if not, I can go to here and I can get some inside information here. Then finally, I will drop a email. I will drop a email. Is it clear? No. Yes. And you can also search with your keywords. In case whatever the error message, right? You can search with the keywords and you will get the DL. So this is our DL. This is the DL, right? If you go here to whom you are going to stop, this is. Now you will drop and you will provide the subject and you will drop the email. Okay. Now they will respond to you. Definitely they will respond to you. Your request.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Do we need to create an account here?
No need. No need.
Oh, we don't need. Okay.
Yeah. This is an open source DL, sir. You need to get the DL, go to the respective, and you will drop a email. But maximum, that's what. See, we won't go off only, but how? Because this is the one of the biggest question we will get it. Because it's an open source system, right? Who is going to support us in case we got stuck? Okay, one of our production server is down, but don't expect that much quick response. Okay, we need to do a lot of R&Ds in the background. We need to do a lot of R&Ds in the background, but someone will respond us. If that day is our day, if that day is our day, definitely we'll get the response. You are getting my point, everyone? No? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This the yep.
Yeah. So, sir, is it like the people who are contributing to develop this particular database system? They are actually trying to help the people who may land in some kind of trouble, right?
Yes. Not only the people who are developing, okay, many people say much more interested, okay. They want to work with a different kind of issues, okay, in case whatever the issue is new for them, okay, definitely they will address your issue, right? Yes, like
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
But Subbu, it's a kind of voluntarily support.
Yes,
Means,
that's it. Not
you
it's
know,
like a
means,
primary support. No,
yeah, it's not license support. Means we
no,
cannot ask them, force them to support it. So,
no.
okay.
This is the one biggest concern for us.
Mhm.
Support. Okay, like kind
Hello.
of not. Yes.
Yeah, Subbu, earlier I heard about that EDV is there to support regarding PostgreSQL.
Wait, sir. I will talk. This is completely. I'm discussing about the free open source. Okay. I am not talking anything about EDB. Okay, Enterprise Database PostgreSQL. That is quite different. Okay, where you will get the support, but you need to pay, right? See why you are going for PostgreSQL to reduce the cost. Correct. Everyone try to whatever you can do with this free licensing, same thing you can do with the enterprise DB as well. Only couple of things only additionally you will get, like kind of support, like kind of replication, like kind of external tools for performance monitoring, all the stuff. You will get 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 benefits you are getting, but you are going to pay, right? Agree, not agree? And most frequently you won't face all the issues, right? Rare case only will face, because almost this has been stable. PostgreSQL almost it's a stable database engine. So in case if you want that additional only, if you are having budget, and that is one of our, see for example you are having 100 servers, you decide to build the 100 server for PostgreSQL. Out of the 100, 3 to 4 are most critical. Okay, 3 to 4 are most critical. Rest 90 to 95 are okay. That much not critical. Now what we can do? You will purchase the licensing for that 3 to 4 servers or 5 servers. Rest of the servers is completely working in the open source, where we are going to save our cost, right? Complete cost, right? Agree, everyone?
Yes, sir.
See, if you go for SQL also, if you go for Oracle also, definitely. Why every cost is a massive. You know about licensing of SQL. You know, I'm not sure about Oracle, but you know about the licensing cost of SQL. I'm not sure how much they will charge for Oracle. Anyone from Oracle team, how much they will charge for one enterprise DB?
I hope to compare SQL Oracle is the massive price, Subbu.
Yes, that's what others I know. But is there any uh, rough amount where you can tell that this much charge Oracle is charging for one enterprise license? Okay. Now, in case, okay, that is a one case. Okay, that is a one case mailing list. Okay, we'll see slowly. Okay, I don't want to push everything in the day one itself. Okay, I will talk slowly everything with the practical demos. No worries in terms of support, in terms of everything we'll talk. No worries. I'm just walk through the content. Okay, because everyone is having one doubt. This is what I wanted to clarify first. Now, in terms of if you are having any bugs, okay, now you can go to the bug reporting guidelines. There is a separate DL distribution list where you can report to this, okay, bug fix. Now they can address your issue and they can release the update in the next. So even they are going to take care over your bugs, they are going to take care about your security, nothing but vulnerability or ransomware, all the stuff, and they are going to support. Being it is one of the open source management system, so we are having enough content. Many people are working in the background for us to fulfill in our day-to-day work. Okay, until unless if something massively happen, little there will be little damage will happen because directly we don't have right contact. We may get some delays when we are getting some response from the different globally peoples. We may get definitely. Okay, in case you think that okay, I want more critical, I don't want to go for a free licensing, that time you can go for commercial support. You can go for the commercial support. Okay, so that we are calling as a EDB. We'll talk tomorrow more on this EDB. As of now, just I'm just highlighting. Okay, enterprise DB. Okay, enterprise DB. In case if I can bear some license, I can bear some license cost. Okay, and I need to get some capabilities which are not available with the PostgreSQL, because you will get some tools. Okay, what are the tools? That's what tomorrow we'll discuss more. So in case that one, you can go to the enterprise DB where you will get support as well, a quick support. When you compare with the mailing list, when you compare with the mailing list, here you will get the quick support. Like same earlier, we used to have second quadrant. This is also supporting us earlier. Okay, earlier it is also supporting us. Along with there is one more organization called Crunchy Data. This is also supporting us. So there are different third party vendors. In case if you want some support for especially for PostgreSQL, we can definitely go and pay some amount and you will get the additional support benefits, additional support benefits when you compare with the open source. So these are all the commercials. These are all the commercial support where we can get it. So I will talk in the upcoming major about the enterprise DB. So these are the some commercial, okay, where you will get the additional support. Additional support. Is it clear, everyone? In case if I want additional support, is it possible in the PostgreSQL? Everyone is clear, yes, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Now we'll get one more doubt. What is that? Okay. Let's do some compare. Okay. Between SQL Server, between Oracle, okay, and PostgreSQL. I'm not comparing with MySQL. Okay. If I go to here, okay, SQL Server, Oracle, PostgreSQL. So all three are okay widely used DB engines, widely used DB engine. All are three RDBMS technology, completely designed with the EF card rules. You know, many people knows about the EF card rules. He designed dual rules. Even PostgreSQL is also redesigned and fit to the EF card rules, and now they are calling it. That's the reason they are calling it a PostgreSQL. Now documentation is there, graphical DMS. Okay, many things when you compare with three, when you are comparing with the three different database management system, okay, which is designed with the C++ and this is C and C++, because Microsoft in the year 2005, okay, in the year 2005, he completely redesigned the code, and he completely redesigned with the C++ only. Now there is no Sybase concept, completely redesigned with the C++. Now Oracle is designed like a background C and C++ combination, and PostgreSQL is completely designed with the C. It supports Linux, Windows, like same. It supports Windows, Linux, Oracle also, and PostgreSQL is also support Linux and Windows. You can create the schemas. Everyone knows about the schema. No worries. We'll talk more on the. Hey, come on, where is my mouse? 1 second. Okay. Yeah. So, many people knows about the schema. So we created the schema in SQL as well. Like same here also, there is a concept called schema. It will support the XML support. It will support the secondary index. It is completely designed with the SQL. Okay, it supports the different languages. How SQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL is also supporting a number of things, and replication methods. Okay, so replication, triggers, partitions. Okay, concurrency, foreign keys. Okay, durability, in-memory OLTP. Okay, so in-memory OLTP is available in SQL, Oracle, but not in PostgreSQL. Maybe in the upcoming, definitely, PostgreSQL also come with the technology called in-memory OLTP. Now, you will get many differences, okay, in terms of what we can do in the SQL, what we can't do in the PostgreSQL, so that you can compare even the people who are working as a Oracle, the people who are working as a SQL. Try to compare the features, okay, so that easily you can remember how the Postgres engine is working. What are the things we can do here? What are the things we can't do here? Okay, so what are the things both are common? You no need to by heart again. You need to remember again. So both are same only. Like how to create the table, how to insert the data, how to read the data, how to create the indexes. Almost all are similar only. But how the syntactical differences you will notice, how the indexes are different when you go for PostgreSQL, how background it is working. When we are definitely going for performance tuning, definitely will work. So here we are having Microsoft blog. Okay, if you want to get some Microsoft documents where we can find it, for Oracle, we can find the Oracle related documents. Like same for PostgreSQL also, you can find all the documents. So you can find the documents. So this is what little comparison about SQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL. Okay, and many things we are going to learn in the upcoming sessions. Okay, like it's one of the leading open source management system. It's a leading open source management system. Almost you will feel little comfortable with the PostgreSQL. Only the difference you will notice is the installation part. Okay, maybe Oracle people won't feel that much headache, okay, to install the PostgreSQL, but SQL people will definitely will feel little headache while you are installing PostgreSQL, because we are mostly on the Windows side. That's the reason first 15 days we'll sit on the only Windows platform. Next 15 to not 15, 20 to 25 days we'll sit on the Linux platform. So I will try to build the Linux, okay, and I will try to install the PostgreSQL, and I will discuss how to access, okay, whatever the engine you install in the Linux, how we can access outside. Everything we'll talk more on the installation, access, and rest of the concepts what are available in the PostgreSQL. Okay, is it clear, everyone?
Yes, Subbu. Subbu, these all are the similarities, but what are the difference apart from the license and costing, feature-wise? Any difference? This
Means
difference in the sense whatever is.
basically both are two different engines. Okay, both are different, but underlying is they design with the SQL. Mostly we'll see the common functionalities. Correct?
Yeah,
How
common.
your database is working in SQL. what are the features are available. So you are having recovery models, backup, restores, okay, like log shipping, many things where you can do. Like in PostgreSQL also we can do replication, we can build the indexes, we can create the schemas, we can create the users, we can grant the how you are granting here, how you are granting is quite different. The functionality will be definitely different, but underlying is the same. SQL is a SQL engine. It's a database engine which is purely designed with the EF code rules. So almost similarities are same, but the declaration part, okay, the installation part, the granting the permission part, taking the backup part, you may see much more in the PostgreSQL, not in the SQL, for example, because the Oracle people feel little comfortable when they are learning the PostgreSQL, but SQL people will feel little difficulty because we know the backups are quite different. Okay, our backups, but when you go for Oracle, maybe they know about what is a table space, how to create the table space. So in the PostgreSQL also, we'll create the table space. Okay, and we will take the backup of the table space. So maybe that terminology is definitely you will see different, Lucky. But I will try to like a compare. Okay, but I can't compare for Oracle, okay, because I'm completely unaware of Oracle. But I will compare with the SQL in case if you want to add some points when I'm talking that concept. Definitely, I will always welcome everyone. Clear?
Yeah, clear. I was just saying that the reason of choosing Postgre is only the license free, means it's open source.
Yes.
Otherwise, feature wise, all are common.
Not all are common. Okay, underlying code is almost similar. It's a database management system, but one of the why many people are using means it's a open source, and mostly we are getting good support from the globally. We are getting decent support only when you see for that support you are paying massively for SQL, massively for Oracle. Correct. Whether how much profit you are getting, forget about. Okay, your business is teeny database you started. Okay, why will go for this one? I can go for this one, right? Whatever I can do here, I can also do same thing. Whatever I can do, I can also do same thing, right? Yes or no? So it is supporting the schema, it is supporting the XML, it is supporting the indexes, it is supporting the APIs, it is supporting the languages, different languages. Okay, it is supporting the scripting languages, it is supporting the triggers, it is supporting the partitions. Okay, partitions recently introduced PostgreSQL, it's supporting the replication. Then what you want? Only the support. For support only we are going to pay much. Okay, here also you are getting support, not that much. But yes, we are getting a decent support on. Finally, we need to save, correct? Everyone.
So, sir, I have
Yes.
one question.
Yes.
As it is an open source database management system, like mostly we are just paying for the just kind of support, right? How come this organization is surviving them, like without how the development is going on?
See, very good question actually. Basically, see, if you talk on that part, okay, in the background, okay, in the background, okay, in the background, definitely the usage, the how much usage of the industries, definitely they will get some kind of benefits in the background. Okay, simply you are not paying a license. Definitely, many people will contribute, right, in the background. In the background, I hope you are getting my point. In the
Yes,
background, definitely some people will contribute. Like, see, there will be, but not you are not directly, you are not, but definitely someone is contributing to the many factor in the background. Maybe it's not profitable for them, but definitely, but due to many people interest.
maybe kind of non-profit organization something.
Yeah, your voice is breaking. Yeah, Wilson, you want?
Maybe later, can you show us how you do the comparison? How you filter that on the website? You can show us later.
Yeah, definitely. Once we complete the architecture, okay. Once we build the first a sample Postgres cluster, okay, definitely we'll talk. So, for example, if we go, okay, if you open the pgAdmin.
No, I mean on the DB Engine website, how do you do the comparison? Can you show us like Microsoft, Oracle, on this website? Can you show us how do you do the comparison? I'm looking to the website, but I don't know how do you do the comparison? How do you compare that?
Oh,
to that
okay.
on the website?
See, basically, you mean to say the futures, correct? Let me first get your question actually.
How do you come to this page? How do you compare it?
Okay. This is the so if you go I can do means I just search okay, when I'm searching, okay, SQL Server, okay, SQL Server, what's this? Okay,
okay. Just go straight.
Oracle. Yeah. So I just searched, okay. Then I found, okay, this is the one website where we can discuss more on the comparison, okay. Not only for comparison, there is, if you remove this one, this is one good website, DB Engine. So I think you are in the SQL batch, right? I talk more on the ranking. You remember ranking? Now PostgreSQL is sitting is the fourth place. Okay, Oracle is the top ranking DB engine. MySQL followed with SQL Server, and PostgreSQL is the fourth position in the DB engine ranking. So you this is the latest report only. Okay, just November 2024 report only, 1 month old report. Okay, this is the trend mark where we can get this. Here I just find it.
Okay, thank you.
I just when I'm searching with I will share this document, okay? You will get in the video description. You no need to search, okay? You will get in the description. But what I want to, what I can say is when I open the pgAdmin, definitely I will walk through. Okay? Definitely I will walk through about the SQL. So when I'm doing in the PostgreSQL, I will try to. So for example, you want to create a table. Okay, so this is my first cluster. Okay, forget about how to install, how to access. Little different, not little different. You will see massive different. Okay, the installation and part and configuration part. So we will spend more time on the installation and configuration only, because in the PostgreSQL, which I felt that one of the most complex is this one, installation configuration. Rest, you will feel so comfortable because in the SQL, in the Oracle, there is a concept called backup. Here also there is a concept called backup. There you will create the indexes, all the stuff. Here also you will do same things. There you will create the hierarchy. Here also you will do the same thing. But here the terminals are little different. Now I want to do more focus on the terminologies. So this is a database by default. Okay, by default you will get the one database, not one database. By default, three databases we will get it when you install install the server first PostgreSQL server. You will get three databases. Like we are having master model MSDB in SQL. For master model MSDB, they are having lot of functionality, lot of dependencies. Is there anything is in this database? No, nothing. Okay, so how to create the login, how to create the groups, how to create the table space, what is the table space. So if I want to open the new query window, I need to go to the database. You need to open the new query window. For example, I want to create a table. You can create a table. Create table. Similar syntax. Okay, similar. I think so. That's what once I feel. So what you want to execute. So for example, I want to switch from one date. So here you will see the login name, database name, server name. If I want to switch this window from one database to another database, how you will switch? Many more will see. Okay, many more. No worries, all the stuff. That's maybe Wilson. I thought that one actually. I will try to compare many times with the SQL Server. You will feel so comfortable. But the people who wants only PostgreSQL don't think nothing wrong. So by comparatively, you can learn little quicker. Okay, that's what I just wanted to convey to everyone. Is it clear, everyone? No? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so what are these dashboards, properties, SQL? Okay, we'll see all the stuff in the statistics. Okay, so what we want to know about dependencies. What do you mean by dependencies? What are the processes are running? So let's see. Okay, if you open the task manager, what I could see in the if I go and verify what is happening here when I'm running in the PostgreSQL. See, the pgAdmin is running. Apart from, is there anything is running? Let's see all the stuff slowly one by one. First, we should know how engine is working. Nothing but architecture is working. What are the key components in the PostgreSQL engine? That is what our first focus. And next one more is how to install, and what steps to slowly step by step will go. Okay, slowly step by step will go. You can understand easily. Clear, everyone? No? Yes? Yeah. And day one itself, we can't go much more. Okay, this is quite different. The installation is also quite different. Nothing you no need to do. So, for example, okay, this is my laptop. Okay, and I'm having one PostgreSQL engine is running. So, for example, if I go to here, I already built one more engine. Okay, you can build a number of things. So, for example, if I want to start this one, okay, if I go to the SQL CMD, okay, open SQL CMD, for example, let's go and find where I install the PostgreSQL. For example, so where I install, I think I just keep this PostgreSQL 16. This is my 16. If I go to the bin, okay, let's here. Sorry, copy. Okay, let's change CD. Okay, now PZ underscore okay CTL. So you can do everything. So both I will show in terms of pgAdmin. Okay, in terms of pgAdmin. So in terms of how a PZ CTL will work. Okay, these are very important. It's not like a SQL where I can learn everything from the graphical user interface. Means it's little different because you need to know everything from the command line as well. How you are learning the uh, SQL in the Windows platform, you mustn't should know how to use the in the command line as well. This is very important. Okay, this is very important. So for example, I am going for pc underscore CTL, so -d, and I'm passing my cluster. So I build my cluster in this path. Okay, this is one server. This is one server. Already one server is running in the pgAdmin. Okay, pgAdmin. I am running one more. I'm running one more. Now you can pass this one and you can see the status. So for example, state it is running or not. Server is not running. I want to start the server. Okay, start the server. I can start the server. Now your cluster is started. See, this is one instance. Okay, this is one more instance. Oh, where is it? Sorry. This is one more instance. Now, this is one confuse, you will get it. Okay, this is confuse when you will get it. One thing in the PostgreSQL is you need to see the port number. Very important. Port is very important here. See, when you go for this connection string, if I go to the properties, okay, if I go to the connection, this server is running with the default port number 5432. This is the default Linux, sorry, not Linux, sorry, PostgreSQL port number 5432. So this engine, this server is using this port number. I created one more engine which is running with the 999 port number. which is running with the 999 port number. Now I can connect. Now I can connect. Now I can connect. How I can connect? My server is started. Now I need to connect. Now if you wanted to connect, you will use pgAdmin. No worries, I will talk everything with the live demos. Okay, the pgAdmin. Now I want to connect. Is there any other utility? Supumis? Yes, is equal. Okay. Now I need to use -p. I need to pass the right port number. This is very, 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 very important. This is very important. How I can differentiate the instance means how I can differentiate the servers to, because this is running in my laptop and this is also running in same in my laptop. Both are one instance is running on the C drive, one instance is running on the D drive. Now how I can differentiate that I am connecting only to this instance, to this server, means with the help of the port number. Very, 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 very important. In the PostgreSQL, port is the very important. In the PostgreSQL, port is the very important. Now I can pass -d, database name, Postgres. Postgres, this is the default database, you will get it. Now I need to pass the username. Username also by default, Postgres only. Now, what is the difference between here and here? Only port number. Only port number. Apart from nothing else I am passing. Now when I click on enter, now it connected. Now when I click on enter, it connected. See, everyone able to see? Yes, no? Now if I wanted to see the database, okay? Now what I will do, /L. Okay, I can see what are the databases are available. 3 databases are available. One is Postgres. Okay, that is the default database, you will get it. Can I use that database, Subbu? Yes, you can use it. Yes, you can use it. Okay, you can use it. But mostly we will create our own databases. How to create a database? Create, okay, database name DB1. DB1. That's it, done. Now you can pass the same window. You will see the database. Oh, I need to
You forget the semicolon at the end.
oh, sorry. Oh, shit. No. PSLC. So I no need to pass. Okay, done. Now, /L. Come on, why it's not showing? Come on. Let's.
Control C, do Control C once.
No need. No need. You should not do it. It will shut down. See, it is shut down in control C means it will shut down complete. It is quit. If you forward slash q, it will quit from the session because background. See, I just open a command line. I just started the server here. Okay. If you close this one, the server will collapse. If you close this one, the server is down. The instance is down. Okay. See, many more we are going to discuss. Okay, no worries. In the day one itself, I don't want confuse. Very easy format how you are going to create a database in SQL. Same way you will create a database in the PostgreSQL as well. How to create the database, how to create the schemas, how to create the table, how to create the table space, how to back up everything. Okay, we'll talk more and more. Easy, but you got it right. If I want to do something, okay, if I wanted to connect, I can use the pgAdmin. I can also use the pSQL. Using pSQL, you can do it, or you can use the pgAdmin. Mostly, we will love to keep the graphical user interface, but we wanted to know about the PSQL as well. We want to know PSQL as well. This is very important. Here, the most important in the Postgres is port number. Very important is port number. Okay, everyone? Clear? Not clear? No? Yes?
Yes.
So So like that port number 5432, is that a default one or
Default one. I just used one default, okay, and I just done some changes in my config file, okay.
okay.
So when I build the cluster, these are the default files you will get it. Like
Okay.
base is very important, global is very important. See something different here, okay. When you create a table, it will create one file for us where it is storing the data. Whenever it is creating the file, it will use OID number. Okay, every file having some OID number, unique OID number. Okay, so you are having rel file node as well, node number as well. See, we'll talk more. No worries. I don't want stress in the day one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So see, when you create any table in SQL Server, you can go to the history and you can find it. But here it will create a file, this kind of file. Your data is storing in this file basically. How I will get to know, Subbu, this file is belong to which table? Okay, you need to see the OID, object identifier. Okay, object identifier. Let's see. See nothing. So we are having many things here. Okay, where we wanted to discuss many things here. Lot many things. So PC underscore table space. If you create any table space, it will create the table space here. Okay, table space here with a unique identifier number. Okay, then how we can see which table space is mapped to the which ID. So that is very important. That is little bit confused to us. But let's see. Slowly we'll go one by one. Okay. Yeah. That's what our day one. Any questions? Anything? Very simple. Not much I discuss here. Okay, great. So what is the journey behind? So where we started, where we are, and a little about how we are getting a support. Okay, and one thing I just opened the pgAdmin. I just connected. I just opened PSQL, and I just opened. Okay, apart from nothing else, and I just compare with the SQL and Oracle and PostgreSQL. Yep. Okay. If no questions, thank you.
One
Super.
question.
Yes. Someone
In
is
the
asking.
market, like Postgres is mostly used in Windows platform or Linux platform.
Linux platform, sir. Okay.
Okay.
To make you little comfortable, so first 10 to 15 days we'll sitting with the Windows platform. We will do all the things like in terms of database creation, schemas, logins, permissions, backups, everything we'll do. Then we will directly go for Linux platform. Okay, and we will make more on the Linux only. How to install in the Linux, what are the things you can do in the Windows, whatever you've done in the Windows, will go on the sit on the Linux platform. So because in real world you will see more Linux. I don't want to stick with the Windows. Okay, our is done. Okay, no. Let's make only 15 sessions in the Windows. Let's talk more on the Linux platform. Because Linux is one component where we wanted to know. Along with PostgreSQL is one more component we want to know. So two components we are learning. It's easy for Oracle people because Oracle people they already aware of Linux platform. But being we are a SQL, we are little feel hectic with the Oracle Linux platforms. Okay, let's see. We'll make little comfortable. Let's go for little basic about the Linux platform, how to install, how to connect. So we'll use the putty to connect. Okay, we'll play with the putty mostly. Someone will call us a putty, someone will call us a putty. So we'll use that tool, and we'll also try to integrate with the pgAdmin as well, so that you can feel so comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, Subbu, just I had two questions.
Yes.
Just wanted to check. Like here, are we using any specific monitoring tools like Oracle? We have OEM OEM and all. So here, are we using anything like Grafana or something like for monitoring the database and all?
Yes, you can integrate, sir. We can integrate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one more thing, like, can we onboard the backups to any third-party tools like Commvault or something like. Is it possible in PostgreSQL? Like we have Commvault and all, so where we can onboard the backups and all. So that's what I wanted to check.
Yes,
Because
yes.
yeah. Okay, and Barman will you be covering, Subbu? We have Arman utility in Oracle, so that Barman and
Again,
all
sir,
will you be covering?
I told you, right? Okay. First batch, let's go for minimal. Okay.
Okay.
Next batch,
Okay,
I
got it.
will talk more because I am preparing the slides. Okay. Still, my slides are yet to prepare. My content yet to prepare. Being this is the first batch, that's the one thing I told to everyone. Okay. Just spend with me for 3 months. Okay. You will become strong in the process. I can't do
Sure.
everything in the one shot because let's see what are the challenges we'll face. We'll take that challenge. We'll troubleshoot the challenge in the live. Okay, we are doing in the live only everything. I don't want hide and seek all the stuff. How I will try in the SQL, same thing I will try in the PostgreSQL as well. Okay, let's see in front of you. We'll try. We'll see whatever the error. We'll try to get that error. We'll try to fix that error. And parallelly, I'm trying to started preparing the notes as well. Okay, so content, notes, everything need to be get ready. I need to stable it. Okay, definitely. So it may take little time. That's what I'm requesting. You will be part of
Sure.
2
Yeah.
batches.
Yeah, we'll
Everyone,
also
I'm
help.
saying.
No
Yeah,
problem.
definitely. Thanks. I need to. I will thanks to everyone. Everyone again. I think we conveyed same thing before the training started. Okay. I don't want let everyone knows that we are teaching everything in the first batch itself. No, we are trying to bring a new technology at one place. Okay. And how I'm going to train the SQL, same how I wanted to train the PostgreSQL as well. So to prepare this presentation itself, I'm taking a lot of time because from the scratch level, I need to prepare, right? So it is taking a lot of time. Yeah, Harish.
Hi, Subbu.
Yeah,
Subbu, I have actually in Oracle database, right, we have ADB and Core DBA, we have two roles, right? Here also, we have any specified roles in this
Yeah,
Postgres as well?
super user role is the by default you will get the super user, and we are having reader role, writer role, same thing. Okay, so but here something different when you go for PostgreSQL. There is no concept called I'm not sure about Oracle, but if you go for SQL, basically in SQL there is a concept called server level. There is a concept called DB level, right? There is no. There is a only login. There is a group. So if you go for these are all the different if right click and if I wanted to create what kind of roles we are getting, what kind of privileges we are getting. Create a login, super user, create a role, create a database, okay, and many things. Little different, okay, when you compare with the license-based management systems, okay. Got it?
Actually, my concern is, in ADB team, they are dealing with only purely performance related things, right? So,
And here also we'll talk more. Yes. Here also we'll talk more on the performance training. How you will become, I'm not sure whether you are part of my SQL team, but how you will become strong in performance training. Same way I will make it the strong in the PostgreSQL. But not in the first batch itself. Definitely second batch. Both batches you will be joined. Okay. What you are feeling healthy, no need to join. But what I'm saying new, definitely I will invite you, everyone. I will highlight you. You mustn't to join, which we haven't discussed. Yes, I.
this batch you are
I
going to, you are teaching on premises only, right?
No, cloud also, sir. I will deploy in Azure, not in AWS. So Wilson requested me AWS. Definitely, maybe not first batch. Next batch, Wilson. Definitely, as I promise you, I will bring AWS as well to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Adam.
Oh, hi, Subbu. Thanks, man. I'm not sure if my question is a silly question, but
It's
thanks
okay.
for the
We are.
intro. In SQL Server, we're used to running our DMVs for troubleshooting, etc. Do we have something similar in
Yes,
Postgre
we are
where you
also.
can
Yes,
just
yes, we
use
are
it?
also having some internal catalogs where we are technically called as a catalogs. Okay. Definitely, we'll use that catalog to get some benchmark values. Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks.
That's the see. I will go step by step. I don't want hurry. Okay. So if I'm taking one thing on one day, it makes so easy to you. Okay. First, our
Okay.
major constraint is how Postgres engine is working. That's very important for us. Later on, you will become half of the things are similar. How you are working in Oracle, how you are working SQL, PostgreSQL also similar. But major is our need to understand how this engine is working. Okay, so what happening if I'm just creating this folder? Okay, see, I can create one more folder here. I can just create one more folder. So pz clue 2. Okay, now this is empty. Correct. I can build the Postgres instance here itself. Now one more instance. Now already you are having one instance. You can build one more instance. Again, I will create one more folder. I can build one more instance. I can build one more folder. I can build one more instance. I can build one more folder. Create one more folder. I can build one more instance. You can create n number of instances in one server. Okay, and all the instances are differentiating with the port number. That is very important. That is very important because you, everyone will get shocked. Okay, how much memory required if I want to build one PostgreSQL instance? How much memory? 128 KB. If you have 128 KB, you can build the PostgreSQL instance. Even it is not a small song also, right? One song will be 1 MB at least now, correct? So you can create the folder, you can build the instance. You can create the folder, you can build the instance. Easy, but how it is working in real world? Let's see all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so one more.
Yeah.
I think my question is related to, I think it's Vincent also who asked about the features. I know that they also have a high availability features in Postgre. In
Yes.
SQL Server, we've got a number of them. We've got log shipping, we've got mirroring, we've got clustering. We also have always on. From my little reading, I know that they have replication. What other high availability or disaster recovery
Don't compare with the SQL
features do
Server.
they
Don't
have?
compare with the Don't compare with the SQL Server. Don't compare with the Oracle. Okay, when you terms of PostgreSQL, we are having limited. Okay, two high. One is high availability, which is replicating our data. Okay, so in terms of data and in terms of replication is also available. But if I go for SQL, we are having many more flexible. That's what. Okay, let's start learning first. Okay, from base. Okay, we don't want to go hurry. Let's go from starting. How the PostgreSQL engine is working. What are the things we can do? What are the advantages which is not available in the SQL? What we can do in the PostgreSQL? Let's talk slowly. Okay, you will get to know what are the catalogs. I will make you so comfortable, everyone. But let's go for step by step, easily to understand, to avoid all the confusions. Okay. Yeah.
So, sir, if there's any, do we have this same in PostgreSQL database in PaaS environment?
Yes.
Okay.
If I go to the portal.azure.com, or no, portal, there is a pass. Yeah, this also will try to. That's what we'll try to build Azure SQL database for Postgres.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. We'll do this one. We will build the VMs and we'll try to spin the VMs here, Linux VMs, and we'll see cloud as well along with the on-prem. Okay, slowly we'll go. No worries. Okay. Nothing much. Okay. We'll go one by one slowly. Within span of 3 months, you will feel so comfortable. On performance tuning, on migrations, we'll discuss migrations, we'll discuss performance tuning, we'll discuss the cloud, we'll discuss the on-prem completely. All these platforms we'll see. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Any questions? No? Yes? Yeah, no questions. Thank you. Okay. It's,
Thank you.
oh, not screen shares. I need to.
Yeah, thank you.